It's day 5, Symphony of the Seas. We're in St. Thomas. Today, I'm gonna start the morning off with some breakfast and then the Flowrider. And then we might get off for a little bit after that, just to walk around the port area. We don't have any big excursion since we're only here until 2 o'clock. St. Thomas is such a cool port because you're literally surrounded by just the mountains and these great views all around the ship. It sort of gives off Puerto Plata in the DR. I've been to St. Thomas once before, and that was on Icon of the Seas 2 years ago. It was actually the first time that they called here in Charlotte Amalie. Here on this port day, I decided to give a little bit of a tutorial on the Flowrider. So I pushed off. You want to keep your shoulders in line with your feet, and you want to keep 90% of your weight on that back foot. Otherwise, you're just going to keep moving up and down the wave. And you see I'm putting more weight on my toes and my heels to move back and forth. And once you get more advanced with those skills, you can begin doing carving. What I'm doing is where you push off with that back foot when you're putting weight on your toes and your heels. Also moving your shoulders and your hips a little bit to get more of that turn. And I'm kicking off water as I carve, making it look nice. And there I do a 360 by moving my shoulders first and making my body follow through, shifting my weight so the most weight is always in the back. There I do another 360. And you see that I just shift the weight as I go through the motion so that it looks better. And here is what's called a heel stall. Put all the weight on the heels and face the front of the wave. And I initiate that motion by moving my shoulders to the front of the wave. Doing a little more carving to fill the time into a toe stall, which is the reverse of a heel stall, but obviously you see that's very unsuccessful. Next part of my run, I'm kicking off from the top by aiming towards the opposite corner and carving as I go down the wave. Otherwise you just bottom out and fall down. Beginning this round by doing a little more carving. It's my favorite thing to do. It looks really cool and you can get people online really soaked without them knowing about it. Obviously apologize if you plan to do that. Here we go, a successful toe stall, keeping all the weight on the toes, and I'm trying to move back and forth there. And here, I'm doing what's called a show pony, where I replace the weight of my front foot with my hand, which allows me to do this really cool looking position. Try to do a show pony 360 and I failed. I can usually do that no problem, but I think the camera was making me more stressed. Definitely let me know if you want more Flowrider tutorials. I can make a full tutorial video with better, more curated footage. Alright, off the ship, St. Thomas. We're not going to stay off for too long. We'll probably walk around the port area and then head back on for some lunch. There's the ability for a second ship to port right over here, but when you only have one ship in port like we have right now, you just get this amazing view of our beautiful vessel, the Symphony of the Seas. There's no shortage of St. Thomas goods in this little market area right outside the port. I saw a lot of different types of merchandise. There's also a collection of shops and restaurants in these colorful buildings right outside the port. Here is a retail store. Over there is, I believe, a casino. I think there's a restaurant and some more shops down there. But I heard that if you want to get the good restaurants, you should probably venture outside the port area. This shop over here is called Royal Caribbean Watches, Jewelry, and Gift. I'm not sure if this is officially sponsored by Royal Caribbean, but I highly doubt it. That's gonna do it for our time in St. Thomas. A quick and easy port visit. Again, we weren't here for that long. We're gonna hop back on the ship. I'm gonna grab some lunch, probably do a workout, and have another lunch. get some drinks, and I'll be back at the Flowrider at 2 o'clock. Boy, did I almost have a scare. I was trying to clean some of the fingerprints off of my sunglass lens, and it pops right out. And I'm like, oh crap, because I don't want to strain my eyes by not having sunglasses, but luckily I was able to pop right back in. The horrors of first world problems, am I right? We need to have a talk. Use the tongs when you're at the buffet. The talk is over. When you come to St. Thomas, there are 2 different ports that you can dock at. The port that we're at is mainly for Royal and Celebrity, and we have the 2 ships over in the distance over there that are parked at the other dock, which is mainly for Carnival, Princess, Costa, Holland America, and the like. As soon as we got back into the open waters of the Atlantic, the rocking began. You could see the water moving and pooling from side to side up at the Flowrider. I thought we were rocking already. Here we are. Long line for the Flowrider right now. Hopefully it'll taper off as people go to dinner. It's around 4 o'clock. So the people with 5 o'clock dinners are probably going to be heading out here. I didn't get as many rides in as I wanted to, but I had a good time hanging out with fellow riders and the staff, so it was a good time. It is now time to get ready for dinner, so I will see you in the snap of a finger. Sorry, it's later now. I didn't catch up with you during dinner. It was Caribbean night tonight in the main dining room. I got the strip steak and a jerk pork chop. Strip steak was good, nothing to write home about, and the pork chop, you need to have a certain taste to like it. It was very, very heavily seasoned. So if that's your type of vibe, then definitely get that. But I'm not a heavily seasoned Caribbean eater here. I'm chilling in the room for a little while, but I'll now inform you about what's going on later today. In a little while, we're gonna go see the HIRO aqua show. It's at 10:30, and hopefully the weather and the waves cooperate with us because it has been moving. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. The aqua show is going on. So if you have a boardwalk balcony, you might not be able to sleep with that noise until those aqua shows are over. After the aqua show, we're gonna hit up the gambling gallery, and then we'll see what other nighttime festivities are in store for us. We're here to see HIRO, the aqua show. We're on deck 7 by the rock climbing walls. So if there's no room down here in the seats, definitely come up here, because there are seats and standing room up here. The last time I was on this ship, I was fortunate enough to watch the show from that aqua theater suite up there, which gives a fantastic view of the show. So HIRO was good. I enjoyed it. They put on an abridged version of the show because of the wind and the rocking of the boat. So that blue platform that they're all dancing on, that usually goes down, and there's people that are diving in, the high divers, and the people that are coming out of the water. Credit where credit is due. They put on a show, and they put on a good show. And those dancers are very, very talented. They have skills that I will never have. All that, being able to do it on a wet platform on a moving ship is pretty incredible. Holding on to my hat at 2:30 in the morning, making our way through Central Park, and tomorrow is day number 6. Luck wasn't the best at the casino. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I'll catch up with you guys then. Before I go back, I'm gonna show you my favorite sound on the ship. There's the down button. Let's see what one comes to us. I think it's gonna be this one. I don't know why I find it so satisfying. Okay, good night. Good morning. It's another windy and rocky sea day here. I found waffles for the first time in the Windjammer Cafe. Very nice to see. Come join me for day 6. Came back to the room to grab my belongings and put on some sunscreen before heading up to, you guessed it, the Flowrider. And I was thinking, do you guys remember a long time ago when they used to have the white and purple towels that said Royal Caribbean on them? I guess they switched it as a tactical move so that people wouldn't be as inclined to steal them. Those towels and the DreamWorks partnership are 2 things that I'm very nostalgic about. Back in the old 11695 here, just finished up at the Flowrider. It's around noon. Today was the best of the best competition, which is pretty much a popularity contest to see who can do the best tricks and impress the audience. I personally do not participate anymore. I retired after last year, but it's a fun opportunity for you to show your skills, and it's a great way to get people up at the wave and interested in everything that's going on. As our cruise slowly and unfortunately is culminating, I'd like to tell you guys about what's going on next as the Johnny Rocket servers are dancing on the boardwalk. On April 26th, I will be back on the wonderful Symphony of the Seas for a 4-night cruise to Cozumel, Mexico. Following that, on May 26th, I have a 4-night Canada cruise on Independence of the Seas out of Cape Liberty, New Jersey. I've been on Independence of the Seas once, so it'll be very exciting to go back. And then just about a month after that, I have Oasis of the Seas, that is also from Cape Liberty, New Jersey, going down to Florida and the Bahamas. So we have a very packed cruise itinerary following our departure on this ship. And I'm super, super fortunate and super grateful. This year will be a year that I have a lot of cruises. Definitely some more to come later in the year. I would love to deliver that content to all of you as we go forth. This is only the beginning. My pre-workout consists of 3 chicken quesadillas and a bowl of chips. And after the gym, I eat a bigger lunch, pasta and a burger and whatnot. What better way to get down to the boardwalk than the ultimate abyss slide? This makes me dizzy, but I'll try it again. It's still pretty dizzying. It wasn't as dizzying as I remember it being, but I came down here to Johnny Rockets to get a milkshake. These are great because they're included with your Diamond Drinks or drink package. It's sort of like a McDonald's shake where everything is made out of vanilla, so they add chocolate sauce or strawberry sauce or Oreos, but it's still very good. We're gonna get ready for the Flowrider. In the meantime, I'm chilling in the room, repping my support to the Yankees. Just remember that
this game may not be reproduced or retransmitted for any reason. Hence, this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees and Major League Baseball.
Hopefully we can sustain this lead in our home opener. I have to kneel down so I can see you guys. Flowrider's done. Time for dinner. It's second formal night. I only have a half hour till dinner, so I gotta get moving. Ooh, forgot my board. All right, let's go. Also, Yankees won. A little salty that I can't catch the sunset because it's cloudy today and last night I was running late. Emma eats before I do. Night 6 is the royal night. I decided to go with the New York strip steak with peppercorn sauce. I didn't get anything else yet. Come back to the room and we see one of the worst sights that you can possibly see on a cruise. The departure letter, but we do have a nice towel animal and some tip envelopes that will definitely be used. But back to the negatives. It's getting to the home stretch, which is never a good feeling. Dinner was good. Now it's time to gamble. Or should I say just make my daily donation to the cruise line. I'm not doing well at the casino. Again, I'm just in it for the points and I brought enough money that I'm comfortable losing. We're on deck 15 at this hour. It is completely inhabited by teens. That's what you get for going on a spring break cruise, but it's low-key ridiculous. I tried to go out to Central Park, but the door is closed. Just try the other side. Anyway, good evening, or should I say good morning, at the end of day 6. I'd say it was an elevated factor of day 5. It's even worse in the casino, but the nightlife was even better between the Crazy Quest and the Red Club was also tonight, so everyone was out and about. Tomorrow is day 7. We are in Nassau, Bahamas for our final day on board Symphony of the Seas. And now, officially from Central Park, I bid you farewell.